Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, yesterday, it was the final set of service for the late Sir Charles Ongondo Were, which took place in Homa Bay at Kaspool. This event provided an opportunity for Raila Odinga and his allies in ODM to meet. We were waiting to hear some of the sentiment coming from that barrel event. It happened. The statement from Edwin Sifuna, then Raila Odinga's position and the way forward for ODM party. Now, Sifuna was very clear on his side. ODM is not in government. And so, the ODM Secretary General, who is the spokesperson of the party, cannot be in government. They only donated experts to the government. So when he speaks, he cannot speak for the government. He speaks for the institution, ODM, that is not in the government, on the 10-point agenda of agreement as far as going forward between ODM and UDA. So it's very clear.
We have to protect this institution called ODM. Wakati nafanya kazi yangu, wengine wanasema Sifuna anapinga, Sifuna anapinga. Ile kitu najua baba aliniambia ya kwamba even after we donated our experts to government, ODM is not in government. Alisema mwenyewe. Na atarudia hapa. If ODM is not in government, the Secretary General of ODM cannot be in government. Surely people. Kama ningejua Kijaluo ningeeleza na Kijaluo, pia mimi mkono yangu haina pete, mnitafutie mtu ambaye atanifunza Kijaluo.
Now, there are those who are saying that Sifuna is challenging Raila Odinga and he is not speaking actually for the party. That he might be pushing for his own agenda. Many of ODM MPs feel that they should be in the government and therefore they should be defending William Ruto. But Sifuna and a few other leaders like Orengo, Anyang' Nyong'o, Babu Owino, they have been standing their ground. Caleb Hamis, they have been clear that ODM is not in government. They are not supporting this regime. They have to point out the failures of this government, and they are in business to capture power. So Raila Odinga stood, and everyone was waiting for Raila Odinga's position. ODM iko wapi? Na haya mambo ya Sifuna yako namna gani? Haya ndio watu walikuwa wanangojea wasikie Raila akisema. Msimamo wake ni upi? Is Sifuna right or Sifuna is wrong? Raila gave a direction that to some extent again it's confusing. But his position is that the ODM Secretary General is doing his job. And he is the spokesperson of the party. So he speaks for the party. That is the party's position on what Sifuna has talked about and what he's pushing for. Period. So Raila is in agreement with what Edwin Sifuna is doing. Has he cleared the air?
As members of ODM must remain steadfast. And we must work to unify ODM as a strong political party. Yes, in a political party, there's always differences of opinion on some issues. But the political party itself must have a firm stand on a particular issue. And that's why people can talk and talk this way and this way. Ultimately, there's an official position that will be articulated by the party. And the spokesman of the party is usually the Secretary General. So Sifuna, when Mr. Sifuna speaks, he's speaking on behalf of the party. But then, Mr. Sifuna, saa ingine hapana kuwa chungu sana. So, we have a firm stand. We have an arrangement with Kenya Kwanza, and we put it in black and white. And there is a 10-point agenda, which is in the memorandum that we signed.
Now, for those who are asking, what is Edwin Sifuna doing? Sifuna has been so much serious and a very strong critic of the failures of this regime. He is not just criticizing the regime, he is criticizing the failures of this regime. Serikali ya wafisadi, serikali ya wauaji, serikali ya failed regime at large. That is his position. Kwa hivyo zile sifa ambazo akonazo kwa hii serikali anaiona kama serikali ambayo haifai. And therefore ODM is in the move to capture power, but nothing else. Power. They want power to lead, to govern. That is all they want, nothing else. Na huo ndio anasema msimamo wa ODM, chama ya Raila Odinga.
Serikali ya wenyewe, serikali ya wafisadi, serikali ya wauaji, serikali ya abductors. Mtatuambia nini bwana? Mimi nataka kuambia nabii, wewe bora uendelee kuniombea Mwenyezi Mungu anipe uhai. Hii sauti ambayo niko nayo, sitatoka mahali ambapo niko.
Now, with all this kind of statements, unasikia hii leo, kesho unasikia ingine. Opiyo Wandayi akisema hii, John Mbadi anasema hii, Sifuna anasema hii, vile zinatokezea huko kina Tandi, Tomo, Gender and the rest. Then Raila Odinga's position. So, which way? Mambo yanaenda vipi? Hayo ndio maswali mengi ambayo Wakenya wanabaki wameshangaa kuyahusu kuhusiana na hiki chama cha Raila Odinga, the ODM party. Which way forward? That is the big question on this pipeline that I would want us to go into. But before we go deep in that discussion, I have a quick and humble request. For those who are watching this channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, get this right. If Raila does not want to hear what Sifuna is talking about, then Raila would have stopped Sifuna very long time ago. Sifuna would have not been talking about this, or unless if Sifuna was ready to be fired from ODM, and even if so, Raila Odinga will not come out in the bold way he stood to defend Edwin Sifuna. Labda angenyamaza na vitengo vya ODM vimtoe polepole, ama mkataze, amunyamazisha. But Raila is echoing the sentiments of one Edwin Sifuna. That Sifuna's position, Sifuna's word, is the party's position. So Raila has confirmed on this camera that ODM is in the move to capture power. Sifuna has told us that ODM is going to field a presidential candidate in 2027. ODM want power. So Raila has confirmed that that is the party position. They will be fielding a presidential candidate. Sifuna has told us that he will not vote for one William Ruto. I played that video yesterday. That is the party position, because Raila is clearly endorsing Edwin Sifuna's sentiment. They will not be voting for William Ruto. And therefore, it confirms to again what Sifuna said, They will be challenging William Ruto on the ballot in 2027. Habari imefika State House. Nadhani habari imefika State House. Now, this can mean two ways. ODM might be serious. At least be divided in opinion, so that you are not seen as if you are fully supporting the government. Then at that level, on the very right time, when you feel to dump William Ruto, you do it with ease, because you will use those who are opposing this government. Unawajoin tu na inakuwa ni rahisi. At least there was voice for the voiceless from people like Sifuna and the rest. But if all of them join this government and sing song or song praise Ruto, it will be very hard to convince Kenyans that they want to capture power and challenge Ruto. There's that move. So a plan B backup, iko hapo. They can get out. A big warning to Ruto. Or now to Kenyans. They might be in this kind of splitting ideas, but at the very end, they end up supporting William Ruto. Sasa wanapima watu, the perception. I am saying what? They might also be playing a reverse psychology on Kenyans. So we should be very careful with these guys. Say kwetu sasa sisi basi mambo ni hapana. I don't know your views, but please let us know in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much, and see you in our next video.